Just 19 days until the presidential election, and one of Obamacare's most controversial parts could already have started kicking in, affecting millions of potential voters. But our next guest says a major cover-up is in the works, preventing millions of dollars in cuts to seniors to be delayed until after they cast their ballots. For more, Republican Congressman James Lankford joins me now from Oklahoma. Congressman, let's unpack this step by step if we could.
Okay.
So, essentially, you and Darrell Issa are saying that the administration, HHS in particular, is trying to buy this election by hiding the effects of Obamacare. How are they doing that? Those are strong words.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to explain it any other way other than this. Obamacare has a piece in it that dramatically changes Medicare Advantage. Now, a lot of seniors really like their Medicare Advantage program. A lot of the folks that are Democrats don't like it because it gives all the choice. They like a single option on it. So Obamacare does a major slice of about $200 billion over the next 10 years to Medicare Advantage. So what HHS did, that, by the way, starts October the 1st of this year, immediately, right before the election. So what the administration did is they did what they call a demonstration project of dumping $8.3 billion into Medicare Advantage programs to start October the 1st of this year to get us through the election time, and then the big cuts don't start actually until next year. So they delayed those cuts a year by dumping in a demonstration project this year.
All right, so you say they're cheating at the margins so that seniors don't get angry. And again, this is a popular prescription drug program put in place while George W. Bush was in office. It's a program that is essentially handled by the private sector. It's been very successful at reducing costs. Now, you say these cuts would have started this week. What exactly were seniors facing, and what kind of money are they dumping into this thing?
Yeah, it's a very big deal. It's not just the prescription drug program. This is the option that gives them all the alternatives. It gives them other options for combining the programs of Medicare together to make it simpler for them. This is over $1,000 per senior in increased premiums and cuts that would happen in the Medicare Advantage beginning October of this year. And so the push that we said is there's no other reason to explain it. A demonstration project is legal. It's typically a very small project that's done to test efficiency. They're typically budget neutral. They don't cost any money. They just test it. This is $8.3 billion. Let me give you a perspective. The last 85 demonstration projects combined would not equal $8 billion. So you combine all the demonstration projects from HHS since 1995, doesn't equal $8 billion. They're dumping $8 billion into this starting this past week just to make sure all the cuts to Medicare Advantage don't happen right before the election.
And let's be clear here, Medicare Advantage, this money that they want to take away ultimately, is going into Obamacare. So this is funding the president's preferred medical program. Now, the GAO has also criticized this demonstration program, and they're not known for being highly critical, but they are about this. What are they saying?
GAO is the Government Accountability Office. They are the group that actually looks at the different areas and makes sure each area of the executive branch is actually following through on the rules. They have said this $8.3 billion falls outside the statute. In other words, it's not legal. Now, they won't use the words it's not legal because of their standing, but they're saying there's no statute that permits them to shift this much money into a program to do this, and they have recommended its immediate termination. GAO has never said to HHS, you need to terminate a program. This is not appropriate use of government funds until now. So even the people on the inside that look at it, that are used to looking at the numbers, are saying this does not smell right at all. There's no reason to do it. There's no statutory authority to do this, and we can't find that it demonstrates anything. A demonstration project typically demonstrates efficiency. This is not set up to demonstrate efficiency. It's just dumping money into a program to extend it.
All right. I've got to ask you, because HHS just complied with a request for information, delivering what I understand to be reams of material, reams of information. You told me before that we talked, an inch and a half worth of documents. Darrell Issa has said he's going to subpoena HHS anyway. Didn't you get what you wanted?
No, we actually made the request. We had a hearing on this in July. Darrell Issa and I made the formal request August the 1st to request documents. They wouldn't comply 2 weeks later. We've done multiple calls, phone calls, emails, follow-up letters, continue to request it. HHS has said tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. In fact, at one point, we sent an email to them and said, can we get it tomorrow? And they responded back, we've got our fingers and toes crossed that we're going to get it to you tomorrow. Our copiers are working overtime to get it done. And so we expected this to come. It's not coming. So we threatened a subpoena subpoena on if we don't get those documents late in the day today. They sent us about 1.5 inches worth of spreadsheets that are worthless information to us, just to say they sent us something and said we'll send the rest of it to you sometime late in October. We requested this in August. They're not sending us the information we requested. They're trying to stall this until after the election. We need the information we requested in August.
So a bureaucratic shuffle to try to keep voters happy. That's what you're saying. And we're counting on our fingers and toes, too, that we understand what's going on here and you guys get to the bottom of this. Congressman Lankford, thanks for coming on today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for following up on the story.